Hey there, it is Rob Anderson with Dollar Moves, and I'd like to welcome you to another video. So I know this video might be a little bit fuzzy. I'm actually doing it from my screen capture software, but please bear with me. This is going to be about Merch by Amazon, which is one of my streams of income. And what Merch by Amazon is about creating designs or having someone create them for you that you send up to Amazon to put on a shirt. And then Amazon puts it online, and as they sell, you get a royalty. You don't have to hold any inventory. It doesn't cost to sign up for it. So everyone should be going to merch.amazon.com and signing up for it. I'm going to show you what I did wrong and what I feel like I waited too long on this. Not too long on this opportunity because it's making me residual income, meaning that I do the work once and I get paid every single month. Okay, guys, so I was just doing this video that I'm about to show you here, and I go kind of deep into what happens with my with my merch account, why I think merch is such a great thing. And one of the things is that you can sign up for free. The next thing is that you don't need to be an artist, you don't need to be a graphic designer, and you can start making money on merch. The next thing is that it's residual income. Once you create a shirt, you have a digital asset that's out there on Amazon. You're using Amazon's customers are always seeing it every day, all day, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. It's out there now. It's for sale. So if it's a good shirt, it's going to sell and create income for you every single month, right? And I just love that. I love that, doing the work once and then continuing to get paid for something that I did in the past, right? So I wanted to just show you about that. I'm going to show you real quick here on my account, like where I'm at and everything. And I want to tell you first off, there are people out there that are doing way more than me. This is something, one of the main reasons I wanted to tell you about this is that in November, I started helping my niece with the book that we created, the children's book that we created. It was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. And once we built the website and started doing all of the marketing and all of that and doing interviews and everything, like there's just a lot that's gone with it. We made a free course that goes with it. So there's been a lot, right? And because of all of that, because of me choosing to do that, it's been like I've put my merch on the back burner, like really ever since about December, like probably the beginning of December when they did the freeze. They tend to freeze once a year at around that time because it's just so much. So they get so many orders and they can't keep up. Hopefully this year it won't happen. But again, so I've really not touched it, and that's why I'm going to show you all this stuff. And if you want to see all the deep information about my my account and everything, you can check that out. Here's just an overview, though. I am in the tier 1000, meaning that I can have 1,000 shirts up. I have currently 250. When I stopped uploading them, I had my 100 or 500 because I was tapped out at 500. Then I was allowed into the 1,000 tier. So with the 1,000 tier over here, you can see I can put up 50 designs a day right now. So I am not doing that. I've put out probably since the beginning-ish of December. I've probably put out maybe 40 shirts, but I think it's closer to 20. So one of the main reasons that I'm even making this video and showing you all this stuff is that I want to let you know that anyone can do this thing. Like I said, you don't have to be an artist. You don't have to know things. I use Make Merch. I use designers. So there's so many ways to get designs to put up to Amazon and then continually make money every month. And so I wanted to let you know too about the new program that Chris Green is making right now. It's like I'm so stoked about it because he's finally got this program. He's the guy I learned from. You're going to hear about in a minute. But he's made a course called Merch Dojo. You can go to dollarmoves.com/merch dojo and learn more about it. It's only going to be for a short time. They're only doing the launch thing. So, but it's super cool. It's way worth it. The people that are behind it, see, unfortunately, I haven't got to see the course yet, but I know I've learned from Chris. And so, with just the small amount of work that I've been doing, I've been able to make, hundreds of dollars every month without having to touch this thing, for months now. And that's because I learned from Chris. Some of the other people that are there, like Ken Reel, who's doing tens of thousands of dollars on merch every month, and Neil Lawson, who is, he sold his merch account for $80,000. Like, these are all people that I've met and know, and like, and they're all behind the course. They're all helping in it. And so I haven't got to see the course, but I know as I'm hearing about the more and more of the people that are in this thing, it's like it's a no-brainer. This course is great. So it's going to be great, and I'm really excited to see it myself. So again, you can check that out at dollarmoves.com/merch dojo. They have free training going on right now for a short time. I don't know when they're going to close that down, so I wanted to let you know about that. But again, that's going to be like, if I was to choose any or recommend any merch product, it would be that one, because Chris Green's the guy. He's been talking about it since 2015. He's helped everyone. Like, he literally knows everyone when it comes to the merch stuff. I went to in Seattle to his merch event that he did. So and the quality and the people there would just blow you away. And they're all, you know, part of this thing. So again, you can check it out at dollarmoves.com/merch dojo, and hopefully the free training is still up. If it's not, I will change that link to some way to get you guys more information on merch. But again, I hope that you find this video valuable. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through now and let you see my my merch account, and I think I'll just go ahead and show the numbers too, because I mean, there's nothing to hide. So if you see something hidden right now, though, now that I said that, I have a couple of the names of my shirts on here that are going to be hidden. But besides that, I think we're going to have all the numbers. So check it out. And it's just amazing. But I want to just show you, because Chris is the guy who showed me way back in 2015. I'm going to pull up here. These are my stats. This is my monthly, the monthly stats that I've done. So this is how things kind of go. Like, this is April 17th, May 17th, and I'm going to tell you how things kind of went. August was a good month, went back down. Maybe you guys have an idea why August was a good month, but I'm going to tell you. So Chris Green's the guy who taught me about all this merch thing. I listened to him way back here. We're going to scroll back in time here. This is October 2015. This is when I first started my merch account. And Chris had talked about merch, and I was like, cool, I'll make some Dollar Move shirts. And I had some made. My son sat down with a free software called GIMP, which people still use GIMP to this day. But he figured out how to make the shirt for me, and we made front and backs, and it ended up making them even to break even and make no money. It was like over $20. And so, you know, I bought some shirts for myself. Some other people bought some shirts. Matt Carlo, what's up, buddy? He's really awesome. He's doing great. He's at the tens of thousands of dollars per month as well on this. But anyway, it's not about that. So this is when Chris Green told me about Merch by Amazon. I was like, this could be a cool thing, but I couldn't understand doing the front and back. How can anyone make any money on this when it's costing, I think it was like $22 or something to just break even? And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I could let people know about Dollar Moves, but it's not really making any money. So anyway, so I could not see the vision here. So I had this merch account, and we go December 5th, 2015 into January 2016. I had some people buy some shirts here. I might have bought some shirts as well. 2016, did nothing with it, did nothing with it, did nothing with it. All of 2016. Then we get to January of 2017. And what happened that month is that my daughter was going to go with her school to Costa Rica. And I still had this merch account out here. We were brainstorming ways that she could make money to do the to go on this trip, right? Because it was like $3,000 or something like that. Not a small chunk of change. I was like, I'll pay for half if you pay for the other half. And so we got really creative and decided this is how we can do it. Let's try and make a shirt. We'll come up with a design. I know some people that do great graphic art stuff, and I could probably work out a pretty good deal with them. And so, so I was like, let's just come up with an idea. So we sat down, and we probably put, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe of just brainstorming, like, what would we want this shirt to say and look like and be and all that stuff. And it said I supported Trinity on it. So it was like our friends and family could purchase this shirt, and then she would get part of the fund. So that's something you can do to help out, like local charities, things like that, groups around that might want to create shirts, have shirts created where you can help them to create the shirt and then give them a link to Amazon to where they could purchase it for that, and you could get part of the royalties, or if you want to just completely give them the royalties, however you want to do it. But that's a great idea, and that's what we did with her shirt. We said, okay, we made this shirt, made it look really cool. We've sold it for like $20+ I think it was 25 because it ended up being like she got like $10 per shirt. So for each one who got a shirt. So in January, this shirt here was our first test shirt, right? After we had the designers create it, we uploaded it to Amazon. This was the first shirt that we sold. That was just to us. That was to test it out. So then we said, this is cool. We got it. We saw it. We sent it. We started telling friends and family, hey, these shirts are cool, right? You should check these shirts out. You can buy them on Amazon. Trinity will get part of the money. It'll go towards her going to Costa Rica for the summer. So then that month, in February, 6 people bought them. And then 8 people bought them in March. And then April, I had decided to go ahead and, or no, I hadn't done that yet. Had I? No, that was still her shirts. And then in May, right before they left, because they left in June, in May, the school decided that they would get them for everybody, for everyone there. So I lowered the price real low, and 44 people bought my shirts at that point. And so I wasn't making money on these because this was her thing. So I wasn't making money on those, but it was like learning that, hey, this is a really cool opportunity. Well, I really like the design and thought, why don't we, because so far, again, I hadn't made any money on it. I was like, why don't I tweak it a little bit and see if I can sell that shirt because the design's cool. So I put the shirt up there for Amazon. So again, I'm still not really into this yet. I'm just doing this all for my daughter. And then in June, I put up in May, I put up that shirt design to see what would happen. And in June, the coolest thing happened. One person bought 14 shirts from me all at one time. And like, I can't remember. It was definitely over. It was over $100 that it might have been right at $100 that I got like that because one person bought 14 shirts. That had never happened before. It hasn't happened since, but it was enough for me to go, okay, this merch by Amazon thing that I paid nothing to do. We made a design off of a design that my daughter used to make money to actually, she ended up getting quite a bit of money for her Costa Rica trip. And it was something where Amazon did all the work, right? We put the design up and then it just sold. And so this 14 of them sold for me and I made like, I think it was right around 100. I think it was like just under, like maybe 98 or 95 or something like that. But I was still like, okay, that I just made that money today. So then I decided to start getting into merch and I started creating designs and having designs made, and there was Make Merch that really helped me to do that. And so the next month I did 80 shirts. When I decided to start doing it in June, I was like, okay, 80 shirts. Well, in August here, you see this big spike of 134 shirts. Well, the reason that happened is that I had thought about the eclipse that was coming up, the full eclipse that was happening. And so I talked to my designers, had them make up some designs, and that happened for that month. And that was super cool. And then, you know, it slowed down because that was kind of an anomaly month. Slowed down September, but still, if you go from, well, I guess it even was down from July. I was really going, wow, this is going to be super crazy. But then, so September was a little low. October was 86, and a lot of people said it was slow that month. November, I was like, okay, awesome, 150 shirts. And then December, there was a slowdown. They've done it the last couple of years where they just have to stop the printers and everything, and they don't allow you to send shirt designs in at that point. And so it kind of worked out good because right around the November time is when we decided to make the book with my niece. And so it really worked out for me that they slowed it down to a crawl, so I couldn't send any shirts in. And so I really went all in on that book. Well, as you can see, like, this kept going. I've probably put in 20 shirts about. So this kept going. And every month, like 57 in January, 73 in February. We just got done with March. I had 89 shirts, and 89 shirts ended up being like $425-ish dollars, something like that. But if you average out this November to March and you average them all out, like, I really wasn't, no, I was until the beginning of December. So it would average out between November to March to be about $600-ish dollars. It's like $625 a month. But from the beginning-ish of December until now, I've really done nothing with my account. So that's money that just keeps coming in over and over and over again. The digital assets are out there. They keep selling. So I hope that for those of you that have watched all the way through, that this has been something that can help you out, that can help you to see like, hey, this is a really big opportunity. Like, this opportunity is huge. It doesn't cost you anything to get in. It's something anyone can do. You know, if you don't sign up for it now, you will probably regret it later. I really believe that they're going to be doing more and more shirts and not even shirts, but like different things of merch you can put stuff on, like coffee cups, like all the other stuff, everything you can think of putting merch on, like cell phone cases and all that stuff. They're going, I don't know for sure, but I believe they're going to continue to do that. Since I've been on merch, they've done t-shirts, they've done long sleeve shirts, they do hoodies now. So all those things, and I can sell all those things too. Every single thing that you get and are able to design for can go to each different type of merch. So again, I really still think that even though it's been a couple of years almost that this has been open, well, I guess it's been a couple years now, we're still on the bottom floor. It's still like an entry thing. Like, I think we're still in the wild, wild west of it. And so, again, get in this, at the very least, sign up for merch for free. But if you want to get some great training, go to dollarmoves.com/merch dojo. Check out the free training. If it's still up, again, it's going to stop at some point. So dollarmoves.com/merch dojo, and check that out. And, again, dude, this is where you need to be right now. You're getting this at the right time. There's no money to get into this thing. So, you know, if you don't do it, you'll never know. And you don't want to be that person that just sitting there finding out later. Like I kind of am. Like, I took so long to get to mine, you know, to get into this. I'm way back here going, oh yeah, I don't really get it, October 2015. Well, what if I push that way up to here, and this was my October 2015, and this was going up, 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 and I actually started working this thing like 2 years ago. Like, where would I be now with it? You know, it would be absolutely full-time income just on the side, you know? So, don't be that person. Don't wait to be down the road a year or whatever. At the very least, get signed up for a merch account so that you can at least have the opportunity to try and do it. And also check out the training. dollarmoves.com/merch dojo. So dollarmoves.com/merch dojo. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little peek into my background of my merch account. And I hope that you take action with this. At the very least, again, sign up for a free merch account. Check out the free training. Anyway, you guys, I know it's been a bit. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and thumbs up, positive comments down below. You can go to dollarmoves.com and sign up for the email newsletter, and I will contact you anytime I find out anything that I think can benefit you, or if I think that it's just something awesome I want to share with you. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.